don't think I'm telling no story, cause if I don't see this glory, I'll be glad when you're gone, you rascal.
And welcome back with Vita. Today we are on World of Warcraft Legion on the beta, and we are looking for the Destruction Warlock. And what I figure out, actually, this spec of the Warlock can be very, very deadly. And how? Now, in order to be deadly in arena, you should have to play a couple of talents. Now I'm showing you I'm playing Backdraft, Reverse Entropy, Soul Harvest, Channel Demon Fire, Grimoire of Service, Dark Pact, and Demon Skin is for defensive stuffs. And instead, these are the PvP talents. So I'm going for the Gladiator Medallion. Relentless only if I'm meeting melee classes because I'm a orc, so I got the stun duration. Mind Quickness because I want to be very fast while casting. The curse depends from what's your playstyle. Against melee, the curse of weakness, reducing 25% physical damage, you already know this. The same is for the curse of tongues for the casters, but curse of fragility, sometimes if you want to play very, very aggressive, it's probably the best choice. So the last three talents are Casting Circle, because it's very useful to be free cast your kill macro, your kill sequence. I'm playing Fell Fissure. There is another game style using Cremation, but the last is the best, the Firestone. So Firestone restores 2 soul shot and increase your spell critical strike chance by 100% per 7 seconds. This is very helpful because we are playing with Soul Harvest, increasing our damage from me and my pet by 20% last 10 seconds, increasing by 2 seconds for each target afflicted by your Immolate up to maximum 30 seconds. Now I want to show you how I managed to burst down. This is my friend and he's playing a healer. So you have to, in order to kill someone, in order to burst down very hard someone, you have to know what exactly your Dimensional Rift, your weapon spell actually do, your artifact spell do. So, rips a hole in time and space, opening a portal that damages your target. So what you have to know, the Dimensional Rift, it's look like this. So you open the rift and the spell is coming out from the rift. It's pretty random. In this case, the rift just copied the Demon Fire, the Channel Demon Fire, and I want to show you. In order I have to apply Immolate, otherwise I cannot cast it, and it looked like this. So this was the Demon Fire. The rift have the chance to summon Channel Demon Fire, Incinerate, Conflagrate, and Chaos Bolt. Remember, the damage they are copying is not affected from critical strike chance like Chaos Bolt. So for example, if I got 11% critical strike, my Chaos Bolt, no bursting, is doing around 178k. So it looks like the same, is not affected by the critical strike in that case. So just remember this. Another thing you have to know, they can crit, but as I said, is not affected. So what you want to do to burst someone, it's like, so let me create a couple of shards so I can show you. So what is happening is like popping 2-dimensional rift, popping your burst with your Orc Racial, because the Orc Racial is so good for Warlocks, the Blood Fury, plus Soul Harvest, plus Firestone, then Conflagrate and Chaos Bolt. Just one Chaos Bolt. You can play with double Chaos Bolt, but it's pretty hard. Maybe it's better Chaos Bolt into Demon Fire and closing up with another Conflagrate. It's almost the same. So I want to show you. So what I'm going to do now is Rift, Immolate, Chaos Bolt, Demon Fire, and he's dead. Pretty easy. So I mentioned the fact I'm playing with Fell Fissure. Why? So Chaos Bolt creates an eruption of Fell Fire under the target, dealing shadow damage is not important for the killing blow, but it's always a damage, and reducing all healing received by 50% for 10 seconds to all enemy within 5 yards with the initial target. So this means if I... Redual please. If I throw a Chaos Bolt to my target, what is happening is like creating a Fell Fissure. Here you can see the green zone. So during the time the Chaos Bolt is arriving, all the Rift damage is incoming, all the Demon Fire damage is incoming. When everything is sticked up together, you will have 1 or 2 seconds at least for the target it doesn't moving, and then he receives 50% less damage. Another way to play this is using Cremation. So Conflagrates deals an additional 10% of the damage total health in a fire damage, but now consume Immolate. So the rotation will be different. Now what you want to know is the proper rotation. The proper rotation is to wait the creation of the dimensional rift, then popping cooldowns, and not inverted. So don't pop and then rift, because you are going to lose your precious seconds of burst. And even because while opening the rifts, it requires a bit of time. So what is happening is, like, for example, if you pop before, try imagine if you pop and then go for rift, the rift just spent up to 2 and 3 seconds popping out, and then pop the damage of the target. So what you want to do, it's like, so one shard, having Immolate up, rift, popping everything. So Chaos Bolt and Demon Fire, the target is pretty dead, as you can see. So this is pretty awesome, and you can see he's standing in the Demon Fire and he's receiving less healings. I can imagine this class as a Destruction, surrounded by a Shadow Priest, a Fire Mage, maybe a Frost Mage, I'm not sure, but Fire it's always good. Maybe an Elemental Shaman. By the way, remember to play with someone who have a good CC. As I said, like a mage, because what you want to do, it's like creating a setup to burst. Like, you just spend the whole time having your Immolate up only on one target when you want to burst, remember, because otherwise the channel Demon Fire will be splitted by every target. So when you want to burst, remember to apply the Immolate only on the target you want to burst. And remember also the idea of the fight is like having at least two shards, or not shards though, because Firestone just grants you two shards back. But what you want to do before launching Chaos Bolt is popping cooldowns, using Conflagrate to obtain the buff, to obtain the backdraft, because the backdraft is casting Conflagrate reduce the cast time of the incinerating Chaos Bolt by 30% 5 seconds. So what you want to do while bursting is having your Chaos Bolt very fast to cast. So remember to play at least with one charge of Conflagrate, so you are going to be very fast with Chaos Bolt. So another step to remember is like to set up. The best idea is to check your healer, the enemy healer trinket, and if the healers doesn't have this, remember to, in any case, remember to play with Casting Circle, by the way, and then go for a full fear. And when the fear will be landed on the healer, then pop your burst over the target. So you just have your seconds running of the fear on the target, and then maybe your friend, your mates in arena can just provide the second full CC, and this will be very helpful. As you can see, the burst is very fast. So for example, I'm just showing you the time it requires to burst someone inside the fear, okay? So I'm just immolating, fearing, rift, bursting, chaos bolt, and as you can see, a full CC with fear and then maybe a polymorph or a stun, it's quite enough for you. We will see now a couple of arenas with my friend, it's a fire mage, and we'll try some 2v2, 3v3, just to understand how exactly the extraction can work inside the PvP content, and let's check how this build actually working out.
Oh my god, that portal. How do I stop it? It's giving me the D. Oh my god. I'm dead. How do you stop that? I was LOSing him.
So people, for today's everything, I really hope you enjoyed my video and see you to the next episode, guys. Bye bye!